and her name is Lana. Dear Lana, you're so special just to me.
Can you stop singing? Please. Thank you. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Taste of Reality. My name is Queenie, for those who don't know me, reviewing Too Hot to Handle Season 3, Episodes 3 to 5. Because we're trying to get through this season as quick as possible. Oh my gosh. I did a poll on my channel, and I asked you guys if you wanted me to do Too Hot to Handle or My Mom, Your Dad. Y'all fumbled the bag. Because I thoroughly enjoyed My Mom, Your Dad way more than this season of Too Hot to Handle. And I don't even want to say that it's because of this specific season. I just find it really hard to believe in the concept of Too Hot to Handle. It cannot be this difficult. There's $200,000 on the line and you're telling me I'm gonna risk it for a kiss from somebody I'm not gonna see in 3 months? No. I just don't fall for it. So in this video, I'm kind of just going to talk about what I find important. I'm not going to go through like a walkthrough of every single thing like I normally do. But before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and let's get it cracking. So on the second or third night, not quite sure what night it is, everybody was committing offenses, okay? Steven kissed, oh gosh, what's her name? Georgia, Holly and Nathan kissed 5 times. Y'all, if y'all are gonna kiss, make the kiss worth it. Have a long makeout session so you get it out of your system. This whole kiss here, kiss there, kiss here, kiss there, you're losing a lot of money, babes. Okay, a lot of money. And this time around, Alana decided to double the fines. I don't know what kind of homes these people come from, but $200,000 would mean a lot to me, okay? Other people who committed offenses were Izzy and Truth. And Truth finds himself caught in yet another lie because he told both the women that there is number one.
You said to me you told her that you were gonna pursue things with me.
Okay, we got a he said, she said, and she said situation here.
I never told you I completely shut Jazz down.
That is not what you said last night.
I just don't like being lied to, so it's just like...
I mean, I never lied to you, and I never lied to you. Never did.
So clearly people are not really learning during this experiment, nor are they finding a lot of connections. So in an attempt to spice it up a little bit, Alana sends in 2 new people. The people are Olga, and we have Obi, who is from Toronto, and you can tell.
I think I'm a 10 out of 10. I mean, not to toot my own horn, but...
Don't get me wrong, I love my Toronto mans, I do, but... Oof. Listen, we're gonna move on. They got the option to pick dates. Obi picked Jazz, and Olga picked Nathan, which had Truth and, what's her name? Which had Truth and Holly a little bit stressed because Truth now is seeing that he did fumble the bag with Izzy and he's going for his second option, which is Jazz. But what in the world made you think that you could put her in the back burner and she would just be there waiting for you? You're crazy.
Obi taking Jazz on a date made things way harder for me. You see how good Jazz looked? I'm hoping. The date sucks.
In no world are you that fine, are you that tantalizing for a woman to just be waiting in the wings until you're ready to pursue her. Are you crazy? Anyways, other people who pissed me off in this series is Harry. And I know a lot of people on social media are saying, oh, Harry and Dingle, favorite couple, whatever. But right now I'm speaking between the episodes of 3 and 5, okay? And Harry really pissed me off with the way that he was talking about Beau, mainly because it's not lost on us that sometimes you fall for somebody who isn't your typical type, right? But to say it the way that he said it, I'm sorry, you look like a dickhead.
I wouldn't give Beau the time of day back home, and it sounds horrible, but looks-wise, she's not for me. But we do get on well. It's nice to have a cuddle at night. Everyone loves a bit of attention after all.
Later on, the three guys who were initially into Georgia, they all seem to have changed their attention. Patrick and Steven are now into Olga, and what's the name, child? Harry is now into Beau, and he's so caught off guard because he's like, honestly, like, I thought it was just a friendship thing, and now I really have feelings for her.
George is my type, right, looks wise.
Right.
So like, I overlook Beau, but like when I spend time with Beau, we just like it's so natural. Yeah, yeah.
It's right there,
It's
dude.
so much fun. As soon as I saw Olga, I thought I still prefer Beau.
Really?
First thing I thought.
I just hope that in having a relationship with her, if they have a no, they do, because I stalk them, let's be honest. But I hope that he learns that looks are not everything. And I get it, that's the whole point of the process. But even the way you speak about people, be careful. Because she could have easily been like, oh, I don't like the way he talks to me. I don't like, I don't like that he just discarded me like that. And he would have missed out on having a really good connection with Beau. Okay? So be kind. So back to the new people for a little bit. Olga and Steven are having a moment. And of course they break a rule because Steven loves to be a rule breaker. Obi is finding it hard to get to know Jazz because Jazz is literally overlooking him because he's short.
We may not be compatible. I just still wanted to let you know that, just so you hear it from me. And like, I think maybe it's more like a friendship thing with us.
She's also not into how young he is as well. And earlier they had a workshop too where it was about like breaking down the image of perfection and just letting yourself get loose, letting yourself not worry about, perception and all that. And she was like, no. And I'm like, girl, nobody wants to be with somebody who's so timid and rigid like that. So she was already kind of giving bad vibes towards Obi. Truth is also giving bad vibes towards everyone. He's so adamant on not making a connection at all. So we're just gonna fast forward for a quick second. They end up getting booted off by Lana because clearly they're not invested in the process. Now we're gonna rewind. I don't know why these people think they're smarter than the process. Holly and Nathan think if we put fabric between our lips, then a kiss is not really a kiss, right? And Lana was like, no, that is not how it works. Ultimately, these people lost the group $57,000. The way I would be livid. You know what I would love to see the show do? I don't know if you guys ever watched this show. It was like $1 million escape or something. It was kind of like a mix of Survivor and like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, where they started with $1 million. Like they had it physically, and every checkpoint they went to, sometimes they would need different equipment that cost money, or they needed like essentials like food or whatever, and you'd have to weigh the cost of, are we trying to save money or are we trying to live in luxury right now? And little by little they had to physically remove money from the $1 million, so it actually like meant something because they could see the money.
We gave 10 strangers $1 million and stranded them alone on an island. Every comfort cost them their money.
2 person 10 is 30,000.
Damn. Temptation is everywhere.
Are you guys buying a pizza?
Yes.
I'm seeing people just throw my money down the drain.
I think if they had that concept in Too Hot to Handle, maybe it would mean a little bit more. Because I'm like, if they haven't seen the money, what's there to lose? And plus, they came to Pleasure Island. There was no money involved to begin with. It was just supposed to be like a, ooh, weekender in Ibiza kind of thing. Anyways, that's just my 2 cents. Because Holly and Nathan lost so much money, that was a long tangent, I'm so sorry. They were given a task, the ultimate test of celibacy, where they go into this room that's meant to be a room of temptation, and the house was given the chance to bet on them or not to. And stupidly, they decided to bet on them. Of course, these two lost money. Are you dumb? Of course they did.
Oh my God. You're joking. God. Are you fucking serious?
obviously didn't have the family's interest because he's kissed twice.
I thought you'd like the first 5 times.
Still like,
On top of your 31, which
you're
would
not
have gotten you
learning
to
from
46.
So because the house bet on them and because they had 2 violations, they lost $69,000 on top of the $57,000 they had already lost the days before. The prize money is now at $74,000. $74,000 from $200,000. You're at $74,000 just to kiss a person you will not see in a few weeks. And most likely you're not going to be in a relationship with. Oh my, like, please. Anyways, whatever. Harry is curious. Oh no, before I get there, Lana gives them the watches that give you like a free pass if you're being good or if you're really developing a stronger mental connection, right? And so fast forward to the couples, they were awarded with dates, and that is Holly and Nathan. Again, why? They should have sent Steven and Olga. And Harry and Beau, right? So Harry is trying to figure out where Beau stands with him. And I guess at this point, he has come to the realization that it is more about character than it is looks. So fine. Am I going to hop on the boat? Maybe. Very hesitantly will I hop on this boat. But yeah, she's basically like, I need to give him assurance that, yeah, I'm in this. And he's like, yeah, I know I didn't really set a good tone with how I was going about Georgia, but it's you now, right? And she shares her feelings, blah, blah, blah. All of this happens.
But said she does like me, and I couldn't be happier.
I've got a massive guard up. I'm scared of commitment, and it's so hard.
I feel the same, but I've still come to terms with the fact that I like you.
That's basically the end of what happens at episode 5. They show a teaser of more new people coming in. I think it's 2 guys and 2 girls, possibly 2 guys and 1 girl. I don't know. I haven't watched it yet. But as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know down below how you're feeling about this season, how you felt about the season if you already watched it. Some things that you would like to see happen on the show in like future seasons. Because right now, it's not really doing it for me. This show is not really doing it for me. But yeah, anyways, I will be looking at your comments down below, and I will see you in the next video.